plaza for the 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Cariuma.
All
and today,
right.
the top 8 skaters of the year will be skating for the 2021 Super Crown title. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. That's Paul Zitzer. That's Jeff Rowley. I'm Jansen Newcomb, aka Old Man Skateboards. Somebody asked me if I was going to stream the finals live, so here we are streaming the finals live. So we're rocking the new microphone, which is really awesome. It's definitely sounding better. So welcome to the live reaction.
So I got my eye on him. He's looking very good, skating really good. And then you absolutely can never discount the 6-time SLS Super Crown champion, world champion, Nigel Houston, who's coming off a fresh win. He's skating really good, looks really focused and confident and relaxed. If he's on his best, he's hard to beat.
We're gonna see how it all plays out momentarily. But first, let's send it down to the third member of our crew, Andrew Cannon.
You guys,
Make sure the fit is looking fitted, feeling fitted, fit, super fitted. I've said it before, I do like the Santa Cruz YouTube channel. Go check out the Santa Cruz YouTube channel. Andrew Cannon does a lot of product reviews, basically to skate different boards and stuff, and has little challenges. It's funny how much the core
It's the line section where each skater gets one 45-second line attempt using the whole course, followed by
like the core skate industry is following along with the
scores count from any section.
YouTube skateboard universe. You know what I mean? Like,
and then the top 4 skaters will be given 2
they just,
additional tries, and then we
again,
will crown
even the 9 Club is doing. Where's the like? You like up here? Like up here? Down below? Link down below? Like, comment, subscribe.
Now it's time to meet the skaters here in today's
let's
final.
meet them.
First one in.
My faves, everyone's favorite.
Olympic bronze medalist. He got
Shout
a
out
card spot into SLS
to Marble
this
Brewery.
year, and he has made the most
We're gonna be
of it.
having
Next we have Shane O'Neill.
a few
from
sips on
Australia,
this.
31 years old, most technical skateboarder in the world and absolutely on fire in the qualifier.
Hell yeah.
The 2015 Super Crown champion and current reigning Olympic silver
Thanks for the children.
medalist Kelvin Hoffman
What's up,
from
Cisco?
Brazil.
Lucas Rabello from Brazil, our first place qualifier. Incredible on the rails, lots of spins.
Yeah, like I'm literally just hanging out,
22 years old.
watching this. It's the live finals. It's the, what is it? The Super Crown Championship. Watched the female finals earlier this morning. They're getting really good, the females. Like Mariah Duran yesterday did not make the cut, which is always a bummer. I want to watch her skateboard just because, you know, I have somewhat invested in that. She's from Albuquerque. They've said hi. I've met her before. Her and her brothers are really cool. Super shredders, you know what I mean? So
From Brazil, it's Felipe Gustavo.
it's more fun when Mariah's in the finals for me.
And then our
But the females are just getting better and better.
Nigel Houston coming off a
But
win in Lake Havasu.
we
Looking
do have
very
the
confident,
scoring
strong out there, crowd favorite.
situation
Let's take
where
a look at today's start list. It's in reverse order of qualifying. So coming in first will be
in the
Jagger
women's
Eaton,
finals,
followed by Shane
Samaria
O'Neill,
Brevard
Kelvin
did
Hoffler,
like a
Lucas
tray flip
Rabello,
down the big
Gustavo
stair set.
Ribeiro, Alex Midler,
She got a
Felipe Gustavo,
7.5,
and skating last.
and I
Nigel
wonder
Houston
if that would
going for
be the same if Nigel did a
SLS
tray flip down the stair set.
A wonderful
I remember
crowd here
before,
today.
maybe it was the
Jam-packed, sold out.
Salt Lake City, Mariah did the hard flip down the stair set and got the 7.5.
Jagger Eaton is going to be the first in.
My man Jagger,
His tunes.
the walking Cariuma Red Bull billboard. Said he's going to go fishing after this, or play golf,
And his,
or hit the
his
Kager.
coach, Neil Mims,
He might hit the
Jacksonville
Kager later
legend,
at
standing by, heart racing.
FSU or something. I'm not sure.
His line out super strong so far. Backside flip.
Again, he's
He knows
really good.
grind.
Wow. Neil
And I
told us
just
that
don't
Jagger
care.
was going to come out with his absolute best stuff because this is the final. That's what you're seeing.
That's what you have to do in the final. You got to give it everything. Kickflip back lift, crooked grind through the double king. Exceptional line so far.
Again, he's really good.
Covered the whole course already. Covered the flat banks, rails, transition, hovers, kickflip, frontside board slide. Good level of technicality.
We talk about how Jagger always stays on. And he
Yeah.
does it again. Wow.
I like watching Alex Midler skate a lot more than
He
Jagger.
just turned the heat up.
Again, he's so good, and it's just I could care less. Like he's wearing like cargo jorts. Again, he looks like he's going fishing after this, which is fine. I love fishing. I haven't been fishing in a while, but I remember enjoying fishing. Yeah, he's gonna go like shoot skeet or like some dove
You
hunting.
said it, Jeff. Everything was a hammer.
He's gonna sit in the blind after this and
and
shoot animals.
That was incredible.
That is going to set a nightclub. Look at that, 9.6. First guy of the day, 9.6.
Again, he's so good. And
Line score of
I wonder who
2021 right there.
That was a special moment.
the Jagger Eaton fans are.
Through the kinker.
Like they,
Frickin'
I guess they
nailing it.
probably have to be like Woodward kids and like kids watching the Olympics, I imagine, and
That
Street
is how
League
you
and
start
the
the
barracks, I
SLS
guess.
final right there.
Yeah,
And that's
just
like-
a taste. Okay. 2016 Super Crown champion Shane O'Neill on the course.
See, yesterday
The switch flip, backside lip slide, crooked grind, nollie kick
he's
flip,
good.
solid technical
he talked about
combination.
Shane talked about how he's not trying his hardest tricks
It's a
out
good
there
course
because
for
of the new
Shane.
format.
But he skates with such
With
a
the
high
one
level,
run
level
and
of
4 tricks.
technicality that there's a lot of
And I
room
say,
for error as
for the
well
finals,
occasionally. Nollie
2
backside
runs,
heel
5.
flip, boom.
When things
Holy
are going
crap,
Shane's
that's
way,
amazing.
though, it is an absolute thing of beauty, and he is looking comfortable.
But he said he's not doing his hardest
Steady
tricks
cruising, nice clean
because he
360
has to
flip.
stay on his board because you basically have
10
to
seconds.
land 75% of your tricks.
Switch backside tail
And if you
slide.
don't get an 8
Well, way to follow
0.5
up.
on your run
A
is pointless.
9.6.
It's a pointless
And
to
that's
even
the
do
last
your
trick
run.
in there on the buzzer.
Wow.
Right at the buzzer, Shane O'Neill.
These guys
put
are so
down
good.
an absolutely
Shane O'Neill
perfect
is
run,
one
timed out with
Or I
1
like I
second
feel
left,
him and like
seals into the
Felipe
backside big
Gustavo
spin.
have
Beautifully done, classic
similar
Shane.
styles, but I don't like watching
There's
Felipe
that first
skate.
trick. Way to start your first line
While
with a
people
switch
say
flip.
Shane is like super
It's a backside
perfection
lip
and
slide and then
super
a crooked
perfected
grind,
and like
nollie kick flip. Yeah, that's
Well,
why
it's-
he's the most technical guy in the world.
it's
in my
still
opinion,
smooth.
is because he can
I don't
just
know. There's
throw
still
that out
some
there all
sort
day
of
long.
like
tricks that no one else really does.
steez there,
With that
whereas I see
consistency.
Felipe and it's just even more calculated. It's even more.
Scores
I have.
in, 9.5 for Shane O'Neill.
That's an incredible way to start. 9.4, 9.
Wow.
9.6?
This standard is just going to the
Jeebus.
moon already. There's that switch backside tail
Like I
slide.
said, I was wondering,
There's
is
a
there
whistle.
enough time between the contest for these guys to keep learning and progressing? And
Yeah,
is
well,
this new
this
format
is what we wanted to see.
hindering the
Best
progression
skaters
of these
in the
skaters?
world doing their best.
Like I said, Shane yesterday said, yeah, I'm not trying my hardest tricks because I'm trying to stay on my board to try and get into the finals. So,
Next up we have Kelvin Hoffman.
but you have a 9.6 and a 9.5 to start off the
The
lines.
only
Like,
skater to ever win a Super Crown as a rookie.
I just, you know, I watched a lot of the
We have
contest.
3
I wind up
rookies here
seeing
in the final today.
the same
Kelvin is
skaters
not
doing the
one of
same
them.
tricks. It
2015
also goes
Super
for,
Crown champ.
you know, the females too. And again,
Nice big gap to backside lip
the
slide.
level
So
they're at to
installed
push
nose
themselves
slide.
further is it's going to take as long as it takes me to learn anything. Like,
Kelvin usually does pretty good in these line sections. Lands them out well, nollie nose grind.
we were talking about how, like, if you're not hitting that big rail he just hit, you're getting scored less.
Down back tail, signature move for him.
But
Oh, going for the kickflip crook, a 50-50,
so
couldn't quite
his
tell.
whole run now is worthless.
Not going to help
pretty
two-thirds
much.
of the way through the run though. Line
All those
section's got
tricks he landed
one
before
last
are
trick probably,
worthless
Nice tail slide, 5 more seconds.
because he's going to
Oh,
get like a 6.
doesn't quite get the front blunt, that's going to call
If
it.
you get a 7, it's
Break
still
on the
worthless
kickflip
now
crook.
when you have
So,
dudes getting
yesterday,
9 5s and
Kelvin
9
did that
6s.
run, but made the whole thing and got a
In the
9.1.
runs, now it's getting to where, oh, it was, you need 8s to
that's gonna hurt his
qualify,
score
you need
bad.
8s to 9s to win. Now you just need
Great
9s.
start.
It's going to be a 9
Yeah,
club
backside
all the
lip slide
time
from Kelvin.
just to win.
Solid nollie nose grind. unfortunate fall.
They pointed out that,
Won't help his
I
score.
don't know what year it was, maybe
7.1,
2014,
still pretty
2015,
solid,
where
still good score.
Good score.
Nigel did,
So Kelvin Hoffler in third.
it was like the cab flip
Shane O'Neill in
lip
second,
slide
Greg Reed
to
up on top
fakie,
of that huge
on like the
9.6.
bump to
Next
A-frame,
skater in Lucas
and he did that,
Rebello,
and he got like a 9.8
Brazil,
in
rookie
2015.
SLS Pro.
He did it yesterday,
Qualified in first
he
place
got
yesterday.
8.9. And again, that
He got
scale, as
second at the
things
Tour
progress and
qualifier
get
back in July.
further,
That's
that
what put him on the
10.0
tour.
has to get pushed
Made his
higher
first
and higher.
final
Guys,
last
this
month
is
in
the best
Lake
trick
Havasu
that's
and
been
finished
done
seventh,
in
but
Street
he
League.
has been ripping here. There you go.
And that is the top.
Lucas very strong on the rails. There's a lot of
But again,
combinations
how do
nobody
you-
else is doing.
How do you judge
Flip.
skateboarding, really? Who knows?
Nollie 180
I swear,
nose grind.
I heard someone say, I hope you
Solid
fall
line so far. Oh,
during his run. I would like to go back and see that. Did anyone else hear that? I hope you fall during his run when he was about to set up for that trick. I'd have to go back and check that out.
nice gap to frontside nose blunt. .270 lip to fakie. Frontside.
Out of time.
That's going to be it for Lucas. Unfortunate fall again halfway through the run. Line never helps.
But again, now these people that
that's a super crown nerves fall right there. This is a visible
are
replay
not
again.
getting there.
Nose blunt slide.
There's that Nollie 180 fakie nose grind.
they're lined good,
Lovely Frontside nose blunt slide. Showing
now
the
they're down
frontside
again
nose blunt slide and the
to
backside
landing
nose blunt slide.
75% of all their
Scores in
tricks
7.7.
that all have to be 8.5
Going
or
up for
better.
third place
I
right
think
now.
like the new format is cheating the
Score to get
skaters.
down, though.
I feel like it's cheating the viewers. Again, I dig the format of one run,
And
4
we
tricks
recently sat
for
down
qualifiers
with
and
Lucas
prelims,
and
but
got his
in the
thoughts on
finals,
being a part of
please, just
SLS.
I want to see them
My name
skate
is Lucas
more.
Rebello.
I want
I'm
to see
from
them
Fortaleza, Brazil.
be able to
When I
land
was
their
11
tricks and
years
give it
old,
a
I started
chance.
skating, and I heard about
One
the
try on a
SLS.
line is crazy.
I was
I would
like,
rather
wow,
see 3
this is,
lines like
amazing.
Tampa
This is,
Pro.
like my dream right now.
Like
you know?
that
I want
is
to
a
keep
is still a
skating, have
great
fun, maybe one day
format
do
as
this
to
thing
how good are
everywhere.
you on
I
your
was talking
board,
with my
how
friends
consistent
when
are you,
Lake
and again the
Havasu,
falls
I was
matter
thinking about
less,
that.
I think,
Damn,
you
I'm
know,
living my dream.
and it's like
That's what
what
I'm
did
doing
you
right now, I'm
do,
living my dream.
you're gonna get counted off for
I remember
coming
when I
off your
was
board,
watching
but
TV,
still
and right now I'm here skating with everyone. The craziest thing
I
was
wanna see
watching
more
people out,
skateboarding.
like in person skating SLS.
and the new
Like,
format has
it's not
said
TV,
no,
it's like real life
here's
right now.
less skateboarding.
That feeling to be on the first
And again,
stop
you
in
screw up your
SLS
line,
was,
now you're down to
was
having to
insane. I was
land
feeling like I was
75% of your
doing-
tricks,
I was
and they
nervous
better
there for
be
sure. I was excited to
close
skate.
to 9
Like,
club, if not
Havasu
all
was-
9 clubs.
I was more confident.
That's a
for
crazy,
sure. I was
crazy.
like, all right, that's my
And I guess
second
it makes him
stop,
step
so,
up, but like I
I
said,
know how that works a little
Shane
bit
O'Neill
now.
said yesterday,
I skated good.
I'm
I
not
was happy
trying
with
my hardest
myself,
tricks.
So that mean it was like good.
which means it's
When you say
stagnating the
super
progression
sounds
just based on the new format.
bigger than,
And you're
you know,
seeing
like, so that means,
skaters
like,
repeat
wow.
tricks of other
I gotta
skaters.
be ready for this.
You saw it
Supercrown, it's like
in
watch
the
it,
women's
watch,
final.
like,
There's a bunch of front
Barcelona
5-0s.
versus
Real
Madrid. It's like
You're
the
seeing
best
the
of
men
best.
do it. It's like, oh, I
Like
need the
insane
points,
finals. You will
so
see
I'm going to
something really
repeat the
crazy
trick
there
that this
for
person
sure.
did because I know I'm going to get a
If you want
7.5.
something, have your dream.
But again,
think about like
at this point,
a lot,
7.5
like,
is
possibilities to
pretty
make
pointless.
It happen, you know, be positive always, and make it happen.
Lucas,
Do your
another
best.
one. He's really good
Street
and
League
young, and
skateboarding
just
is
kind of
brought
heard
to
of
you
him
by
recently, but
Carry
I hope he
Emma,
does well.
Old
I
school
just don't
shoes,
care.
New school ethics.
And I've heard the Carryuma shoes are awful.
By Monster Energy.
So I will
Proud
go with
sponsor
that
of Street
opinion.
League skateboarding since 2010. By Visible, wireless that is better with friends.
I hope y'all are having a wonderful day wherever you're
And
at.
by
Hope the
Skater
sun is
XL,
shining.
available
If it's
now on
raining, I hope y'all
PlayStation,
need the rain.
Xbox, and PC.
If it's cold, I hope it gets warm. I hope you enjoy the cold.
Welcome back to Jacksonville, Florida for the 2021 SLS.
I should have
Super
gone
Crown
skating
World
this
Championship
weekend, and I
presented by
did
Carryuma.
not
That's our
yet.
friend Paul Hart, you're seeing on the
There's
screen,
still
cruising
time.
those
I've just
empty
been
streets of downtown Jacksonville, and these
crazy
amazing drone shots of
not
Jacksonville have been
wanting
brought
to
you
go
by
out
the
or
Athletic
leave my
Brewing
apartment.
Company. Now,
Which
for a
sucks 'cause I
closer
would
look
like
at
to
today's
leave,
course, here's Jamie
but I don't
Foy
want
and
to.
Rose Wetslow with the Skater XL course preview.
So it makes it good that
What's
I
up,
can do
Jamie
this
Foy?
and hang
Hey
out.
guys, it's Rose Wetslow.
And we're gonna do the Skater XL course preview. Let's check out the course. Behind us, we got a quarter pipe with like a floating handrail on top of it. It's pretty dope.
I saw a lot of cool tricks going down here.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick. We got ledges on both sides. It pretty much mirrors on both sides, but it's cool. They go up and they have the higher ledge on top, so people have been getting pretty tricky on those things. Pretty sick.
It looks perfect.
Yeah. Right now we're at the bottom, pretty much the main
I like
section
Jamie
that you're gonna see.
Foy.
Pretty
I
much all
like
the tricks go
Rose. I
down.
think
We got
Rose
Zaba, kick
came in
rails,
4th
stair
this
set.
morning.
And what's your
And then I know she recently just
I'd say
50-50
the kick rail
the
for
Hollywood
sure.
High
Yeah, and they definitely
16.
gave you enough speed
Like the first
here
woman
at
to
this
hit
course for
that.
anything.
This is my favorite.
Which is
ledge.
crazy.
Yeah.
I practiced a lot
Said
of
the women
ledge
are
skating.
Constantly stepping
I
up
think you get
and
perfect
getting
speed.
better and
A lot
going
of fun.
bigger.
It's gonna be a lot of crazy skating going
If
down. It's the last
Samaria
stop,
had landed
so
her
people
like
are gonna
nollie
get
heel
ready
down the
to
stair
come out here
set,
and not hold
that
back.
would have been
So,
crazy.
Yeah, this Super Crown Jacksonville.
And then
Alright,
Rosa
guys,
is
this
doing
was
the
it.
gap out
Skater
flips.
XL
And
course preview. We really enjoyed you showing the course, and we hope
again,
to
I always
see you
like it
again.
better when
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Mariah's
great time.
skating.
Alright, bye-bye.
I'm always rooting
And
for
we
her
are
in
halfway
Albuquerque
through the
and
line
her
section
brothers
here
and stuff.
in the
They're
Super
super rad.
Crown
People,
final with Gustavo Ribeiro
it's fun
up on
seeing them
deck.
at the skate park and just be
Jaggery
like,
in first
hey, how's
place.
that X Games goal? How's that
Gustavo, winner of Salt Lake City back in
Olympic
August, he's one of 10 skaters to
competition,
win
you know?
SLS stop. And you'll see why.
I really like Gustavo Ribeiro as well.
Frontside board slide.
Not sure about the pants and the
Not
hat.
strong so far. Grind through the king.
Like, I think one or the other on the fit. Like, if you're going with the
Frontside board slide.
like pink pants, just go with the black hat.
So that crook grind nollie kick.
If you're going with the
doesn't
pink
quite
hat,
get
go
flip.
with like, you know, just brown pants. You gotta, it's same
He's
thing
not
if it was
skating super
orange, it'd
fast,
be a
he's
lot
not
of
covering a lot
orange.
course. He's going to have a hard time getting as many
And then
tricks
again,
in.
one of the best skaters here.
And with 2 falls at that speed,
He's not.
that ate up half of his run.
And that's going to be time.
He had a good run going until then, so that score is going to be low. Going to put it in the dumpster out back. We're going to look to his single trick attempts. Going to have 4 of them. So Jagger Eaton and Shane O'Neill.
All
First and
right,
second
Alex
for the
Midler, let's
9-6
go.
and the 9-5. Those scores, I mean, they reflect the skating that we saw. 5.2 from Gustavo. It's actually a little higher than I thought.
All right.
This is the SLS Super
I
Crown
don't
final.
agree with that
Alex
shirt.
Midler on deck, and he's been feeling under the weather.
Whether it was
Looking
guess
like
or
he's
not,
having
that's,
a tough day out here. But if anybody can step up and get it
it looks
done,
like a shirt
Midler,
that's not
brand new
comfortable to
SLS
skateboard
Pro
in.
this year.
And who wears guess?
To the front board. He's
Are they
handling it,
still
though.
a
He did
company,
say he's kind of
or is
just
that a
dealing
throwback
with it,
shirt?
Knuckling down.
I would
trying to
not
get those
know,
tricks in there, frontside people.
because I
Alex is a very gnarly skater.
wear Wu-Tang
very heavy,
shirts
powerful skater.
and
Not
love
afraid to
hats.
slam again and again.
270 lip. Oh,
The thing I like about Midler is he just goes for it. That dude is just like
10 seconds for
tough
Alex.
as nails.
Gap the noseman slide. Solid Smith and just comes out.
Woo! I said he goes
Well,
for it.
had
He's
some heavy
he is a
tricks in there.
skater.
The right combinations to get a good line together. It's just you could tell a little bit off.
It's unfortunate because he's had such a great year so far. Made finals in both Salt Lake and Lake Havasu.
There's that awesome tail slide on the bar above the quarter pipe. Sketchy spot. And then that nice front side feeble. Dips it across and down a few times.
That was gnarly. Like you just kept getting like.
So like you said, Jeff, a lot of good tricks in that run. Didn't quite put it all together.
Yeah, again,
Sure, the
it's
score is
you've
gonna
got
reflect that.
4 skaters whose runs don't matter, who now have to land 3 out of 4 tricks.
5.6, good enough
That
for
again,
fifth
all have to
place.
be 8.5 or
next.
better, or you're not coming close to winning.
Skating in his 2nd ever Super Crown. Placed 3rd back in 2018 in Rio. That was his best finish. Felipe Gustavo, if anybody is
Man,
due
I'm
for
also-
a win, who hasn't
always
had one yet
baffled
in
by
SLS,
the-
it's this guy, Felipe Gustavo.
I wear a beanie all the time,
This is a good course. for Felipe,
365
too.
days a year.
Good size, good combination, good ledges. And
He
rails
should
so
just
he can
stop.
do his regular
He should
tricks, his
literally
nollie and his
stop.
Flips. Definitely excels.
Unless he
in
just
the
wants to
more
get, like, there's no
technical side
point.
of skating. Great combinations like that. Real easy on the eyes, very smooth skateboarder. His frontside kickflip, snapping and popping that up.
And
to his
he's
feet.
super bad at this crap. coming off his board and spending 10 seconds
Going for the nollie
walking
kickflip, nollie
around,
slide, or nollie kickflip.
giving daps out.
Just didn't
Sup,
quite
sup,
get
sup.
in,
Oh, let me go do this
Crowd
trick
loves Felipe.
and not land
They
it.
want more. 10 seconds left.
Again, he's super amazing.
Coming in switch.
Oh, head high.
That was
switch
amazing.
kickflip.
He did not move his upper body at all.
Maybe I should stop moving
That
my
switch
upper
flip. I
body.
mean, that's
Maybe
the way
that's why I
it's
can't
perfection.
kickflip. I need to like
He's either going to make
Hands
it balls
down.
or he's going to fall off.
Look at the snap
super
on this and
lazy.
flick. So tightly compact, no foot movement whatsoever.
It's
Flawless
good. He's not going to
execution.
do too much with those falls. Did he have 1 fall or 2 falls? I don't remember how many falls he had. Yeah, again,
4.3.
he could have just stopped
They're
after
gonna have
that
to look
first
to see the
bail.
tricks.
I'm surprised somebody
Couple of
doesn't.
bails,
Just go,
didn't
nah, I'm done.
You know, put
I'm
it
not going to get
together.
any. I just
All
got
right,
to
next in. Skating
land
for
my tricks.
Monster. 6-time SLS Super Crown World Champ Nigel Houston.
Who does he skate
Sit
for?
back and watch and enjoy the greatest street contest skater of all time.
Starting it off beautifully, nice tray flip. Full speed nollie, fakey nose grind. Good hustle too. Nigel knows every second counts when you're trying to get those tricks in there. Kick flip back lip. That's what it takes to be a champ though.
Yeah, I mean,
He'd better have it like at least 2
he's the full
tricks.
package. He could do all the tricks.
Oh!
Comes off.
Now
there.
he
has all the tricks. He has the strategy,
pointless.
and it means everything to him. I mean,
That whole run
he
was
takes
pointless.
It seriously, when it comes down to it,
And now you
he
have-
loves to compete and he loves to win.
Unfortunate
1,
fall on
2,
that
3,
last
4,
trick.
5.
Take a look at the
6 of the 8
visible replay.
skaters'
That gap
runs
out, backside lip slide.
were pointless.
There's
Unless
that
people
nollie
miss
180
their
fakey
best
nose grind. Look at the
trick
truck
attempts.
pinch.
Just
But
locked it
what are
straight
you gonna do?
in from the get-go.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Flip
7
back,
something.
Lip slide, nice visible replay.
High 7s.
He's not happy with that final fall though. Excellent line prior to that. Had everything he needed to have. Good use of the transition.
I wonder if I'm going to get
tricks on the rail
my
above the
French
quarter pipe.
viewers today.
Scores in
My
6.8,
homeboy
good
Laurent
enough for 5th
from
place for
Finland.
Nija. He's going to have to look to single tricks. There's a look at our leader right now, Jagger Eaton, with that 9.6 line score.
Good old
Look forward to
Jagger.
seeing what he brings next. But first,
Jagger Eaton.
let's go down to Andrew Cannon, who's down there with Mike V.
I'm down here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Valley.
So do we know
Mike, you've been a part of
who
skateboarding
started
since the early
Cariuma?
80s. Talk about the progression. Here we're at SLS. What
Like-
do you think about this contest?
Well,
I don't know
I'm
who
blown
started
away by the
Cariuma, or if
progression.
they're
All the
skaters,
skaters out here today
or
are
what
just,
the
so
Katiba
amazing.
Pro means.
You
Is
know,
there a person named
I've been doing this a
Katiba?
long time.
I know there's like
I'm really
two
glad, really blessed
brothers
to have come up when I
that,
did
like, do
and
photos
participate in
and
the birth of street
film
skating.
and stuff that
but
are
the
super
evolution of street
OGs.
skating just continues
But
to blow me
do
away.
they?
It's sort of the natural evolution, but at the same time, the technical abilities and the consistency with which today's skaters skate is.
Yeah, I don't know who started
something that's
Cariuma.
just so hard to even relate to.
Did Tony Hawk start
It's truly
Cariuma?
unreal. Now, what
Comment
have you been
below
up to
if
lately?
Tony
Well,
Hawk
I've been running a
started
skateboard
Cariuma.
company called Street Plant. My wife
Also,
and I
who
do
would
that
want a
together.
Tony
We run it out of our
Costin
house. We've been doing
Pro
that for
model
6
board?
years, and just
It's
basically
like
shipping
unofficial.
skateboards all over the world.
That's awesome.
It's a
And
make-believe
you got things
skater.
going with Cariuma now. You got a brand new
Tony
pro
Costin.
shoe coming out. Talk us through this shoe.
Pro board
Well, I have
coming
it
soon.
right here. Really stoked about this, man. It's
Again,
I feel like
why
we've really come up with a great shoe.
Mike Vallely, who I've
Lots
been
of,
watching
lots
Mike
of unique
since the
things going on
80s.
here. We have a
He was
vegan
one of the
suede
dudes in the PAL
that,
videos where you're
that's
like,
proprietary to Cariuma, and they've been
dude,
developing
I
that
want
for
to
a year
just
and a half, and it's 2.5
bomb
times
the
more resistant
world
than
with
animal suede,
skateboarding. I just want to
and
go
that makes
fast.
the shoe
I want
much
to
more
jump
durable
off
and much
stuff.
more sustainable.
I just want to just
Awesome. And you got the rubber toe
Slappy
cap, and then you got this
curbs and
canvas kind of material.
boneless
Yeah, it's like a
caveman
polyester
benches. And
webbing, which is
360
3 times
power
more resistant
slides.
than
It's great.
canvas.
So I like
and,
Mike V. I just don't know.
And I think overall, I mean, aesthetically, I really went for a modern.
So we-
modern
like, do we
profile,
really
you know,
need a
modern skate shoe?
effing
But the
Cariuma
view
commercial?
looking down is aesthetic.
Everyone's
It's
wearing
supposed to look
Cariuma
like a
shirts. There's
basketball shoe.
Cariuma
That's the kind of
everywhere.
shoes
Now
I
we've
wore
got
when I was coming up in the 80s,
literally like a
and I always
2-minute
liked that style,
commercial
so
for Mike
that's something we
V's
went
shoe.
for, you can see there.
But hey,
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Mike. We sincerely appreciate you being here.
And then another Karyuma commercial. Again, they're sponsoring it. That's their job. It's their job to do it. But again, who started Karyuma? I have no clue. What does this elephant have to do? Oh, I forgot the old school, his graphic from way back in the day. My bad. I guess that's probably why the elephant is there.
Jacksonville, Florida. There's a shot of
Welcome everybody to the stream. Shout out to the people in the chat.
Talk about a place of legends. Shout out to Buck Smith. We're in Jacksonville, Florida for the SLS Super Crown World Championship presented by Karyuma. And so the skaters have the toughest job out here, but these judges
Again,
have the second toughest
let's talk about these
job
judges.
in Street League. Billy Marks, we have Mike Moe, Kelly Hart, Big Cat, and Garrett Hill. Now,
Mike Moe and
re-racked the order of
Big
the
Cat.
skaters based on how they finished
I like
on the
Mike
line
Moe.
section.
I know Mike
So
Moe
here's
knows
the new
skateboarding,
start
but
order. Felipe Gustavo
he
will be
is a
coming in first,
skater,
followed by
so he is
Gustavo Rivero,
biased
Alex
to
Midler,
skateboarding
Nigel
onto
Houston,
what
Kelvin
skateboarding
Hoffman,
tricks
Lucas
he
Rebello,
likes,
Shane O'Neill, and
if that
Jagger
makes sense.
Eaton will be skating
And then
last.
Big Cat from Fantasy
This
Factory,
is the single trick section. Each skater
Rob
gets
Dyrdek's
4
nephew,
tries at their best
or
tricks.
cousin, or
So
nephew. I think it's his
you've seen the
nephew.
lines.
Andrama's his nephew as well. They're like cousins or something. But what does
And then the top 4 skaters
Dyrdek's
get 2
nephew,
additional attempts.
and I know
Felipe
they
Gustavo
skate,
will be in first. He's sitting at
but
8th
what
place.
qualifications do they have other
What
than
that means is
being
he
Dyrdek's
probably
relative to
has to
judge
make 3
skateboarding?
solid tricks out of
I
the
think that's
4
why
to
you
have
get
shot
such a
at the top 4. But
you can have such a weird
here we go.
score on things. Again, I like Mike Moe. I know Mike Moe knows skating.
Switch frontside flip tail slide.
Oh. How many people can do
It's
that
amazing.
Not
Don't know
many.
why he's
That's what
wearing a
we were
beanie.
talking about before, Paul. If he makes his tricks, he's so technical. Mostly switch tricks with flips involved. It's difficult to like do tricks that are on a higher, more technical level than him.
Right,
He makes it.
and we don't see many people doing regular kickflip front tail. So to do it switch means a lot. Felipe Gustavo putting down first of 4 single trick attempts, doing what he needs to get done out here. 9 club, 9.0.
Cool.
Felipe Gustavo. He's like, yeah,
Well, we had a 9 the start of the lines. Now we have a 9 start of the single tricks.
yeah. So we like to
Gnarly
see.
level.
All right, coming in from Portugal, Gustavo Rivero.
Oh, going for the bigger flip front board fakie.
He's so screwed.
Hard trick to do on
Sucks.
that
He's
wide
I
metal
really
hover.
like him. Gustavo
Well, that's the
Rivero.
kind of tricks you need to bring though right now.
Again,
in
a
the
little,
finals. You need
a
to
little
give
too much
everything.
with the pants
Show
and
us
the hat.
best that you
Again,
got.
go with one or the
No,
other.
back.
Do the pants,
Alex
unless like a
Midler.
black hat, or do the hat and like
In for his first
brown
of 4.
pants or something. Green pants. The Jamie Foy Dickies would look sick with that pink
Full
hat.
speed, gap to backside nose one slide. A little bit of a hand touch.
He barely caught the end of that rail. I mean, he was just flying.
Again, not really supporting the Guess shirt that Midler's wearing, but
Alex is not somebody that skates slow.
he is
Always
definitely
skates fast
a
towards
skater.
tricks.
Like he just
You
does
see
not
almost
care
clears the whole
about
rail. He
anything
just
except
just about gets the end of it and almost slides out. Lucky to get away with that one.
yeah, it's still like a 6, 7.5.
7.5, maybe a little deduction for the sketch on the landing. Nigel Houston coming in next. Usually he's skating last because he usually qualifies in first place, but here he is, middle of the pack.
Oh, going for the cap backside nose blunt. Doesn't quite get over the hobo.
It'd be cool if
That's gonna
everybody
put
had
him-
a,
he's
a
gonna have
second
to put
run
down serious hammers
and an
now.
extra trick.
Yeah, the entire
But
Super
no.
Crown for Nigel could come down then.
Again,
for
let's
those
cheat
last
the
3 tricks.
skaters
He's gotta
and
make
the
them all.
viewers.
They all got to be heavy because his line score was not great.
I mean, if you have 8 skaters,
Kelvin
1
Hoffman
extra
next,
run,
Olympic silver medalist.
8 minutes
He's in
plus
6th place
put
at
a minute in between.
7.1
You're
line
talking
score.
an extra 20 minutes.
2015 Super
of skateboarding.
Champ.
That's
And
it.
What's crazy is he's never won an SLS stop since. He's been to four other
So
Super Crowns.
After seeing all the Karyuma
He placed second, he placed third, he
shirts,
placed fourth,
I think I'm gonna buy a
now he's
pair.
here.
I'm
Trying
gonna
to
buy a pair of
break the cycle,
Karyumas.
get
I
back
can't.
up on top.
Advertising works. Just you know, shove it down my throat enough, and I'm in.
Somebody's telling him to go
Tell me to buy it, I'll buy it. That's how I work.
Someone needs to tell him just to go for broke. Go full speed and bring it. Kick flip, back flip. Oh, gonna go to fakie.
Man.
That's a hard one to start your lot, like that trick out. To start
Like
like
that.
that.
So
Difficult
far,
one.
the
Back
women's
fake, you have
final
to
might
gap
be
it out
more
that far.
And we've
entertaining
seen him
than this
kick
crap.
Lift that rail consistently to forward. Taking it to fakie though.
I wish my French
Stakes are high.
viewers were in. The one guy that wanted me to stop rapping,
Lucas Ribello on
because
deck.
I was just like freestyling and
He's
being
in
stupid.
fifth place.
I told
We're
him
gonna
I'm
see
not going to
this
stop
leaderboard
rapping because
move
this is
around
what I
a
do.
lot before skaters get three
And then I
scores on
spit a
the board.
verse, like a
He
real
is
one, and
making
then
it into the
he's
top
like, "Can I rap with you?"
So you get those additional 2 tries.
You can do whatever you want. Don't come into my stream and tell me stop rapping, because it's not going to happen.
Just Rubello.
I just,
Oh, going for the gap to frontside.
Bang.
Frontside 270 lip, fakie, gap the rail. Now it's interesting to see. Not
The
one of
finals
these guys
started
has
off
played it safe,
crazy,
just to get a score down. They're all just going for the best stuff that they think they can get.
But it's led to 4 falls in a row. Hopefully Shane O'Neill will break the cycle.
Oh,
man, people they're having a
Doesn't
rough
get the
time.
big
It started
tail.
off 9-5, and again,
Turn things around a little bit.
Been a bit of a bail fest.
the
so
dude with
far.
a 9.5 in the run
Single
section
tricks.
now
Jaggery
has to make 2 out of 3 tricks, 67% of his tricks, and
currently
they
in
better
third
be
place.
9s, and he already has a
Absolutely
9.5.
Huge
Like,
score.
I think this is, I just don't like the new format. I said I think it's fine for prelims and qualifiers when you have a ton of skaters and you need, you know, you're trying to save time, but I think this new format is
That switch backside nose blunt slide.
It's
a detriment
insane.
to the progression of contest skating and skating in
Never
general.
gets overly anxious or overly
Guys are
just
not
gets you
trying
done
their best
properly.
stuff
Beautiful switch
because they
backside
need
nose blunt
scores.
slide. Again, one of those tricks not many people do.
So
not many
they're
people do
landing
well.
safe stuff.
When you do it like that, full speed with such clean
And
execution.
so what do you do? Oh,
Judges
don't know.
love to see it.
What do you do? Oh, don't know.
Confidence shines.
Oh, what do
He's
you
gonna
do?
be in the driver's seat. After that, it's going to be
Move at a different
everybody
pace,
trying to
a
chase
different
down.
time and place.
Jagger
You could not erase the memories behind my face. Set the record
Jagger
straight.
back on
We
top.
gotta levitate. Contemplate all the blessings on my
18.6.
dinner plate. Aforementioned
So he has
stone cold sessions.
massive
Writing
lead
up a storm,
over
conjure up
second
another
place,
message.
Felipe
Feet to the
Gustavo.
pavement. No regression. No regrets, only thoughts of my mission. Every day I'm living. Every day I'm
Back to the
struggling.
top of the
Every
order.
day I'm trying to find an end to the destruction. Trying to find my way about the gutter to show gumption. Just like Forrest Gump did. Run till I say fuck it.
Coming in switch. Oh.
Like I said, I will rap.
To some form of grind.
If you do not like
Couldn't click it quick enough.
having fun or watching skateboarding,
Gustavo Ribeiro
then you can leave.
down in 8th place.
But I hope you stay.
Needs a
Um,
break here.
These live streams have been fun.
Oh, he gets it.
There he goes. But he's still,
Stomping it, bolts, Jack.
he's still
So that's an over
with his back against the
360
wall.
Flip, the frontside board slide, a bigger flip board slide, right? But for people to understand exactly
then if you
what was going
watched
on, a regular
the
tray flip, and then he pushes it around the front board.
Women's final.
That's
I
so
was
gnarly to do on such a wide metal hubber, spinning and flipping like that,
surprised
so much
at
board
Samaria's
contact, very
fit.
easy to stick.
because she's
And they
usually
come out
just kind of
fakey
jeans
too.
and
That
t-shirt,
shows
and
an
she
extra
was
level of control.
ready to go
Visible replay
somewhere.
tells the story.
But I would have.
Ribeiro, 9
I was worried that
points.
like her that might make her self-conscious, you know, like if
Going
you're,
a long way to making
it's
up
like,
for
oh,
that
you're stepping out
5.2
of
in
your
the line
comfort
section.
zone, and
Gustavo Ribeiro,
but she
second
killed
place.
it. All the
But
women
as we
killed it.
said, until everybody gets 3 scores,
Then Midler's just gonna go and like
Standings will change a lot.
sack
Alex
himself, trying some crazy shit.
Oh, from the awkward
Again, he just-
side. I don't know if you guys could see that. He dropped in. Instead of choosing the opposite side of the course, he carved round. to the
He's
other
a
side.
G.
That would have been really, really
I mean, back
gnarly.
3 into the.
Trying the kickflip, gap,
Sunset
kickflip,
Car Wash.
backside lip slide. Next up, Nigel
I heard someone
Houston.
say
Nigel
that the
needs
dude
to
that did the
make
half cab
the
into
very
it,
best
like
moves
that
he
didn't
has
count
right
because it wasn't
now.
better than the kickflip, Milton's kickflip, or
Needs these
Midler's
tricks.
back 3.
Cap backside nose one, true professional right
Again,
now.
he's
that's how Nigel does it.
He had to get that
feeds
score.
Off pressure. He doesn't need it, but when it's on, he's going to step up. Here's what you get. Cat back nose blunt.
Good, boned, locked execution. Look how steep the board goes on that backside nose blunt. Another 9 club.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting that to be a 9 club, but I'm also dumb, so.
Nigel gets the 9. He's up in 2nd place. But still, everybody only has 2 scores. It's going to come down to those third scores before we get a real sense
I really
of what's
wish I could
happening out here. Kelvin Hoffler
kickflip
only has 1 score.
consistently. Wish it wasn't so hard.
7.1
I don't know why I suck.
line.
Oh! Yeah,
I don't know why I suck at kickflips.
So here's the story. Don't listen to your friends, Kelvin. Take it to forward. Stay on. That's right. Gets it done.
Stick with the tactic that got you there before. Kickflip backside lip slide, beautifully executed. He knows that's going to put a decent score on there.
Again, they're
Beautiful
landing,
patch on that
they're doing
backside
tricks
kickflip
to
too. Look at
get
it.
scores
Right above
instead
the
of
rail,
trying
exactly where you want that board
the
to be
best
to
trick they
maintain
can do.
control.
And again, that's strategy. It's competition. It is what it is. You have to compete in the way they tell you to compete. Again, I just think the 1 run and 4 tricks for the finals is cheating the skaters and the viewers.
Now, Lucas Rebello. He's in 8th place. Trying to put down his first single trick score.
To see one of those tricks from Lucas that
Ooh,
nobody else can do.
one of my style on our school.
He certainly has a big bag of those like that. Frontside 27 gap, frontside 270 lip to fake. He didn't quite get the.
Is that a 0?
We'll be seeing a lot.
I mean, that's not a make in skateboarding.
How about
Hands on the
this?
ground and he fell off.
Maybe
0,
it's
yeah.
for the best that he fell on that, because if he'd have made it sloppy and gotten, no matter what score he would have gotten, he can't go back to it. That's the rule.
That's
So
interesting.
since he fell, he can
If you
go
get a
back to it.
score for it, you can't do the trick again. You can't clean it up. But if you miss it, you can do it
Shane O'Neill
again.
currently in
And that's
7th
kind of
place,
weird
has
as
a
well.
9.5 in the run. Okay. Looking for his first score here in single tricks.
Oh, doesn't get the pop he needed.
Could have
He's
been
okay.
bad.
That's a
Shout
bummer.
out
Here's why. Now
Marble
he has to make his next 2 tries. Has
Brewery.
to, or that 9.5
The double-
run score won't
double white.
mean much at all.
Brew here in Albuquerque, New
No,
Mexico.
Much like the women's, might come down to the
Goes
very
great
last tricks
with a
here.
straight leg championship
9-6,
super crown
9-0.
contest.
If he puts something
And
down
here comes a trick I
that's
don't
big,
care
it
about.
could be
It's
over.
probably going to be amazing. And switch.
Oh! Oh! Oh no! No!
That trick.
He wants a rebate. He's like, give me a rebate.
Nollie
Is that a 0? That's a 0. He can do it again.
What is it? The crowd's mad that's not getting scored, but hey, it's for the best. Double zeros for that because it's a bail. He comes back to that trick and he could put the nail in everybody's coffin out here. It's possible. But there's 8 of the best skateboarders in the world on the course right
Can I
now.
just step
That was
away
the
and take a
second
break
of
for
2
half a second?
single trick attempts.
I wonder if y'all can even hear the Cowboys game in the next room.
Current leader, Jagger Eaton. Don't forget, download True Skate today. It's for free, only in the App Store or Google Play. True Skate, play this course on your phone. Current standings, Jeff. It's all over the place today so far, and it's not over yet. Far from over. Jagger Eaton up on top with an 18.6, followed by Kelvin Hoffler, Nigel Houston, and Gustavo Ribeiro. Those are your top 4. Those are the skaters that will be getting the extra 2 attempts if things stay as they are. But we will see. To understand how SLS format works. Let's take a look at the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections to Street League, the line section and the single trick section. We already saw the lines. We've already seen half of the single tricks. Each skater gets 2 more trick attempts, and from there, the top 3 scores count. And since this is the final, the bottom 4 skaters will be eliminated. The top 4 skaters advance and get 2 additional tries. Those are the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. It's been a crazy one so far, Jeff. A little unpredictable. You called Jagger Eaton earlier, and what we've seen has been a surprise from Nigel. But for more, let's send it down to Andrew Cannon.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, this has been super crazy. The run started off so hot, and then things kind of tapered off. It almost seems like everyone might be a little bit, there's too much pressure, being that this is the Super Crown World Championship. And so what I'm really curious to see is, are people going to start easing up a little bit, maybe just trying to get those scores on the board, and then going into those final 2 tries, really just
all right.
I don't know, what do you think, Paul?
Yeah, that seems to be the thing. People are going all out, and they're
We're back.
falling. Maybe
Shout
take
out to Marble
strategy
Brewery,
into account, bump it down
unofficial sponsor
1/10
of the
a
streams
point.
and the channel.
Go from there. Stay on. You got to stay on. You
Go,
need these scores.
go to
I'm
Twitter
going to interject, guys.
and tweet
We gotta
them
go
this
for broke
video
right now. This is it.
at Marble
This
Brewery.
is it.
I'm
There's
not
no
sure if that's their
playing it
actual
safe,
Twitter,
guys.
but
I know.
I want to
You're
see
right.
the gnarliest
I need
stuff
to
ever
post
right now. That's
on
what we need to see.
Insta.
But we got to stay on. But you're right.
I made an
Of course you're
edit
right. This is 2000
right
Skater of the
before
Year,
this
Jeff Rowley
started.
talking. You think he's
But we're
wrong?
2 tries in, and so we've got a lot of zeros on the board, and that's what's going to make this really interesting. So, seeing
Here on
how everyone
Instagram,
plays it right now, a guy like Shane O'Neill, you know, we've seen him
go
fall
to
2 times. Where is he going to go?
Old
with
Man
this? Because
Skateboards.
You know he's got a crazy bag, and he
Old Man
knows the game better than
Skateboards.
anybody.
Wait,
And here's
yeah,
another thing.
at
They're trying to
Old
make
Man
the top 4
Skateboards on
right now. That's
on
the thing. You don't have
Instagram.
to win it right now. If you can finish in the top 4,
He's
you're
about to
setting
post
yourself up.
this real time IRL
So
in real
welcome
life
back,
reaction.
everybody, to 2021 SLS Super Crown World Championship.
Again, you can go to
presented by
at
Carrier.
Old Man
We're in
Skateboards, all one
Jacksonville,
word.
Florida. This is the men's Super Crown final, and it has been a heavy one so far.
So check out
2
this
tricks
tweet.
deep in the single trick section. Back to the top of the order with Felipe Gustavo in 5th place, trying to move into the top 4. Got 2 tries left.
Oh! Going for the switch kickflip, backside nose grind.
Gonna have
All
one
right,
more
we're
go
missing
at it.
some action here, but
Zero
that's
for
all right. We're
Felipe.
skaters. We gotta post to Instagram
Gustavo
at
Ribeiro
Old Man
will be in
Skateboards.
next.
Give me a follow.
Winner
Now we're about to tag everyone.
of Salt Lake City, so he's been there. He got a taste of it.
Actually,
Oh, 360 kickflip, crooked grind.
Wow. He needed it. He got it.
I can at least put
That's
one
gonna
of
be
these
his
bad
second
boys in
huge
here.
Score.
Did he land it? I hope he did. He said, I really like
You can see
Gustavo
that just
Ribeiro.
locks in
Nice.
beautifully, comes out as clean as you can. He's psyched on that.
We
Look the
should
lockdown
be.
in the crooked grind, lands both feet over the bolts. He's psyched.
So that'll be his 3rd score and his 2nd huge score. That 5.2 line score is going to be the next one that's going to have to go. He's going to have to get rid of that. 9 Club 9.2, Gustavo Ribeiro. That is good enough for the lead.
Oh, wow.
But he's
Nice.
the first skater
9.2.
to
Sick.
have 3 scores posted. Alex Midler on deck. Here we go.
Oh! Going for the kickflip, backside
that
lip
dude's gnarly,
slide,
man.
slides out from him again.
Alex is just literally
But
crazy.
you just see he's going for it. He is leaving nothing on the table, and the crowd loves Midler. How could you not?
He's giving it all. He's
We
going full
almost
speed.
tagged everyone in the universe.
Go
I
big
mean,
or go home. That was it right
not
there.
tagged, but
Or slide out. in Alex's case.
hashtagged everything
Next up, Nigel Houston.
possible, I think.
A little bit of heat on Nigel right now. Needs to lock down. Kickflip, backside lip slide.
God, he was like-
way to back it up. He's like, that. I was going to do that, so I'm going to do it. Even though you bailed it before.
Wow.
Sorry, Alex.
So Kelvin put down the kickflip back lip for an 8-8. Nigel just makes it look too easy.
You can see the extra level of ball control he has when you see a slow-mo like that. Just the catch and the float and just full control.
So 7.8 or better puts him in the lead. Feeling confident on that one. 9.2 for Nigel. New leader with an overall score of 25.
That was a gnarly trick. Gnarly trick.
But listen to this, Jeff. A 27.6 was the number that it took to win in Salt Lake, and a 27.3 got it done in Havasu. Nigel's at 25 right now, so a lot of room up there. So you are watching Super Crown World Championship presented by Carolina from Jacksonville, Florida. This is the
Instagram post going.
Nigel Houston up on top.
My homie Lara V. I think he's out in like Finland or Denmark as well. My post is posting right now. Again, at Old Man Skateboards.
Wow, backs it out.
All right, this seems like it's getting good.
How does that compare to backside, front side?
Again, depends on which
no one's
way,
getting paid to do this crap.
Front side or backside, which they generally do somewhat. I'm going to say the front side one is a little rarer than the backside one.
It is, yeah.
Right, and a little more awkward to get over the rail than backside.
And the beauty of
but I hope y'all are having a good time. Hope you're having a good day. Maybe I have some interesting things to say about skateboarding. Like I said, I think this new format is a lot more cutthroat. I think it's unfair to the skaters. I think it's unfair to the viewer in the finals. I think for the finals, you should just go back to the 2 lines, 5 tricks, and then you do the top 4, where like the top 4 still get 2 extra tricks. That would be even cooler. But now people are holding back.
Switch back tail.
Couldn't have picked a better trick to do. That, I mean, he's the only one doing that. Yuto's
and
not
when you
here.
watch
Yuto
skate contests, you see these guys do the same stuff
just put it down perfectly.
pretty much all the time, which again does having so many contests, and now that the format has changed to where you need to stay on your board like a big majority of the time, does that hinder the progression of skating? Does it hinder the progression of contest skating if guys are holding back because they need scores, or they're repeating tricks of other skaters because they need that score? And again, he's out. Dude got a 9.5 on his run section.
Put down a 9.5 in the line,
and he was so good in the qualifier too. Like he looked like.
Seriously, also Street League. If you want to hire me as a commentator, I'm totally down.
Take your spot, like this guy, Jagger Eaton.
Totally down to commentate. We could even do it on Zoom. Just zoom me in, man. I can do it. We can do it.
Nollie 180, switch backside Smith.
Again, that's the thing. If
trick, no one is doing that trick.
Jagger Eaton wins, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not ever buying a Jagger board. I don't like Red Bull. I don't like Cariuma. I don't like cargo jorts. I don't.
Jagger Eaton put down a 9.6 in the line, put down a 9 already, and is waiting for another big score, 8.9. That is good enough for first place.
First place.
27.5 overall score. That's a winning type score right there. So
they're in Florida, and Felipe is wearing pants, a long sleeve shirt, and a beanie.
Back to the top of the order.
Again, I have a weird. I don't know if I trust people that wear beanies year round. I'm sorry, it's just looks uncomfortable and hot and sweaty.
Yeah, definitely on the
I understand the gripe in the winter, but
you need to see this. So it doesn't get a switch flip backside tells. I think some of the guys are having a hard time with the length of that hobber. Sometimes it's a little bit too short for the type of tricks that they want to do, and
again,
what it looks like.
Felipe's really good.
Felipe Gustavo is done.
But I don't care very much about his skateboarding at all.
Next skater in.
whatever, dude. Go hang out with
5.2. That line
super cool people and super rich, famous skaters. And you're super rich and famous, and you probably do lots of cool, rich, famous people stuff, but in actuality, you're probably kind of boring as a person. Sorry.
Is it fairly safe for him? 360 kickflip, 50-50. Smart
He needed
guy.
it.
It's funny that that's safe, but you're right. For
He
him,
had, that's
he's
an
a
8.9.
360 flip champion. He can get it to his feet.
He
every
had to
try.
land that.
So take it to 50.
That 5.2 is nothing.
So he's going to get rid of a 5.2 on that trick.
Stomp down on that 360 flip. Watch. Smashes it down onto the metal hobo.
And you know, before that, he would have been in
Skateboarding's so
real close
easy.
striking distance
Just don't get it. Like,
for Lucas Rebello.
it's like,
but he may have
like,
put himself.
flip the board in the air and land on it. Like, come on.
He's in
Like,
second now with a 26-3.
it's a toy for children.
Looking safe. Alex Midler back in. This would be his third score if he can get it. He can't make the top four with this. Oh, trying to take it to fakie. Doesn't
I don't even
happen.
think he meant to go to fakie. I think he was just
Great
going to
effort
fakie
for
on that.
Midler. He didn't make a ton of tricks out here, but all those people in the crowd, those are Midler
Yeah, he
fans
goes for
now,
it
if they
like
weren't
crazy.
before.
Looks like he's a little under the weather there, struggling with that.
Yeah.
But still out here doing it. Didn't say, oh, I'm not going to skate today. He's like, I'm going to give it my best
Yeah,
shot
Midler's
anyway.
gonna skate.
True professional. I like
Like,
to see that.
you
Nigel
know that
Houston
dude is
up
going to
next.
skate, regardless.
Kick for frontside board slide.
Oh, wow. That was just kind of warming up for those final two tries, getting rid of the 6.8.
Again, appreciate everybody for tuning in to the live reaction stream. Hope you all enjoy it as much as I do. Shout out to all the people that were in the stream yesterday.
Like nothing.
A bunch of people from France. My friend Laurent, aka Skate Crisis, was in the chat from Finland. Go check out Skate Crisis on YouTube. He's had a really good channel. He's so much better at nose slides and kick flips and heel flips than me. It makes me jealous.
Unlike anyone except for Jagger. Those
You get
two
people get
number
jealous
one
of their
top
friends that are better than them at skating. You try not to. Like, I'm super stoked, but it's like, man, I
Top four
want to.
skaters advance.
Wish I could kickflip
Right now,
all the
it's Jagger,
damn time.
Gustavo, Nigel, and Kelvin.
Got any kickflip tips? Go comment on one of my kickflip videos. I've landed them. I just can't land them anymore. I thought I figured kickflips out, and I have not figured kickflips out, and it
Moving it up. Keep it moving.
blows.
So
It's
anything better
mind-boggling.
than that line score of 7.1.
Not being able to get my head around
His
kickflips
cause.
is mind-boggling.
Moving on to those.
If you
two
know where
bonus
that
tries.
reference comes from, you're awesome.
And Kelvin is
Last
another
tries? All right, let's go.
Real strategic skater.
And never seems bothered by any kind of pressure. Always just seems present in the moment. Very hard to do as a contest skater. Always be like that and always be focused and in the moment. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Hopefully he's okay there. Yep.
That's
Trying to go to the gap to sugarcane. That's a
oh, that's why
difficult one.
front
How short
boards
that
scare
rail is
me.
at the end when you lock in.
Is the going backwards
He went for it.
or the going forwards into the rail and busting out your face on the rail, or going back and
Three
hitting your
skaters
head.
left. Only one of them.
I've kind of
is
done
still
front boards. I mean,
in
kind of done front
contention to
boards
shake up
on
that top four,
parking blocks.
Okay? And it's this next skater, Lucas Rebello.
I'm super scared to try them on the flat bar.
Skating in his first
I know you
ever
just start at the
SLS
end and like keep it
Crown
super
final.
like this
8.2
instead of
is
getting
what he
on it and
needs
like
to bump
sliding, and then I was
fellow
practicing
Brazilian
on the
Kelvin
parking block,
Crawford
like keeping
out of the top four.
my head and my head facing this way while turning my hips into the front board to where I'm looking forward still, kind of like with a back tail.
Final
So like
single
back
trigger
tail
tries
instead of like
here
looking,
for the top four.
turning completely around and
Two
staring
bonus
down at
tries.
my board while I'm traveling backwards. I'm
2021 champ. Here comes
Spilling.
Lucas Rebello. He needs this.
spilling beer. But yeah, trying to keep my head that way and just turning my hips into the front board and then being able to come out regular instead of always like leaning down and going out to fakie. But give me a second, I gotta grab a towel.
Take a look at the visible replay of this. So fast.
Whole body twisted around, turned around, then he has to pull it back, fakie, and rip it back.
Beautiful. Let's talk points, Jeff. He needs an 8.2 or better.
That's it. 8.7.
Good call. Lucas Rebello makes the top 4. Kelvin Hoffler just got bumped. Doesn't seem too bummed. Couldn't happen for a nicer guy. Lucas Rebello going to the top 4 in his first ever Super Crown final. Shane O'Neill is just doing this one for the love and the homies, Jeff.
There's a lot of fans out here today. One of the most unique skateboarders there is, the most technical guy that I've ever seen. Switch 360 kickflip just for the crowd. Shane's level in his head is so high, isn't it? Like his technical level is so, he sometimes gets ahead of himself because of that.
It's unrealistically high, but I mean that's why he's Shane O'Neill.
They have a party foul. They were just playing them up over here.
Switch 360
Wasn't too
kickflip.
bad. Most of it stayed on the table. Which has a nice
I love watching
vinyl
Shane's reactions.
cover.
You know, if it's not perfect, he's just like, whatever.
8.0.
Easy
Okay,
cleanup.
Jagger Eaton, your leader, trying to get rid of an 8.9 to set himself up.
What's Jagger gonna do?
Even better going into these final tries.
What's Jagger gonna do?
Oh! Nollie 180 to switch over crook.
Wow.
That is a difficult one, man. Come off the nose to go back down on the tail and over rotate and then pull back. Are you kidding me?
And we talk about it, he's the only one doing it. No one's doing that trick.
Oh, look at the awkwardness of the body posture. That was gnarly.
What's it gonna be? Judges.
Killing it, killing it.
8.7. That does not change his score, but it didn't need to. Those top 4 skaters in gold will advance to the super final. Jagger Eaton, Gustavo Ribeiro, Nigel Houston, and Lucas Rebello. Lucas skating in his first ever Super Crown final along with Jagger.
So yeah, I've been trying to keep
There's a look at our current leader, Jagger Eaton.
my head facing that way while I front
Next to him
board
is gonna have
on the
something to say
parking
about
block.
it. Nigel Houston will be back with final tricks in a moment.
Final tricks. But when I do try to do the front board, like I say, when you're back tailing, and I remember it's on a
Welcome back to Jacksonville.
it's a
Florida.
411 video, and Mark
Take a look
Gonzalez,
at
they're
some-
doing like
Hey,
the
that's Gio
TV
Georgiades.
commercial,
Know him.
and
Downtown
he's got a
Jacksonville. This is the 2021
stunt
SLS
double. He's got a
Super
skate
Crown
double.
World Championship.
So he goes, Mark
Presented
Gonzalez
by
goes
Kariyuma.
and rolls up to the curb, all steezy, like extra, like overdone steezy.
Now we've
And then they
seen
yell,
a
"Cut."
lot of amazing
And then they have the
skateboarding
other
over
skater
years.
come
Let's
in
take a look back at the
and do
moments
the
of
back
Super
tail.
Crown champions.
And then they got a shot of Mark Gonzalez just stalled, like doing a tail stall on the curb, but looking all like. And then they cut to the other dude landing it. It's a great bit, but I always remember like I want to look that way, but just turn my hips into the front board, and then with my head being that way and my shoulders not turning into the front board slide, I will come out forward. Because I don't know. When you go and you're doing a front board and you're completely turned around and like just looking down and going backwards, I don't want to do that. And that makes me want to go to fakie, so Definitely need to take the front board to the flat bar, but I'm old. I skate once a week if I'm lucky. I completely lost kick flips, which bums me out. But we'll get kick flips. We got some new shoes. I got some new shoes. Gotta check this out.
Here we go. What's it gonna be?
Back to back, Super Crown wins. Two-time defending world champion.
I can't see it too well, but
Nigel Houston.
I bought my dog a jacket. He got a winter jacket because he's a cute puppers, and he deserves a good winter jacket.
We're back at Riverfront Plaza.
I'm such a dork.
In
I love it.
Florida, for the Super Crown World Championship presented by.
Let's see how the Insta post is doing. Did I go viral? I have not gone viral. Do I have a like? I don't have a like. But it's nice and people are doing crap.
Each of these skaters get 2 more tricks, starting with Lucas Rebello.
Who we got in the 4?
And then the 6-time Super Crown World Champ, Nigel Houston. He's never missed a final. Gustavo Ribeiro.
I'm going for Gustavo.
His best Super Crown finish was 3rd so far in 2019.
Yeah, definitely going for Gustavo.
He got wild carded in here this year from a 3rd place at Tampa Pro, and he has made the most of it. Here's your start list. Lucas Rebello will be coming in first, followed by Nigel Houston, Gustavo Ribeiro, Jagger, Eaton. 2 tries each.
Come on, Gustavo. You're
The scores stay.
like the only skater I care about in this finals.
Trying to add to what they already have. So Lucas Rebello coming in first in 4th place. His lowest score is a 7.7. Anything better than that will help him. He can't take the lead with this one trick, but if he gets rid of that 7.7, that could change for his final try.
All right, the Instagram post is good. Go check it out. Old Man Skateboards, just like the YouTube channel.
Whoa! Frontside 270.
Okay, we saw him do the nollie version of that earlier. Now he does it straight ollie, frontside 270 switchback tail.
Frontside 270 switchback tail. Look at the twist and the hips, and then just pulls it out with absolute strength and authority.
Welcome, France. I'm big in France for some reason. Like I said, check out my friend Laurent. He is in Finland. He has his channel on YouTube. It's called Skate Crisis. Skate Crisis, like midlife crisis, but Skate Crisis. Okay, Laurent is a very good dude. He's got a really good channel, so everyone should check him out. He was in the chat yesterday and during the qualifiers. So, welcome from France. Welcome from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We out here. I totally missed Rebello's trick. Dang.
That's the only person we've seen go switch at that gap to rail.
And he got
just barely made the gap to lip distance. Shot out.
That's a bummer. I don't enjoy slams.
Like that before you land on the rail.
You know.
Slip out, you're so close to the ground.
Let's be real, Jeff. If he makes that on his next go, if he tries it, 9.4, does he get it?
That'll be the high score of the day if he makes that.
Okay, Gustavo Ribeiro's in, trying to get rid of an 8.
Going for the crooked grind, nollie kickflip out.
Okay.
We have one more go. It's going to be a 0.
Jagger's got to be feeling good about what he just saw. Still the leader. His lowest score is an 8.9.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Last trick, he
Why is it not free? Like, is it just kind of like a pay-per-view situation where you got to pay to watch it? Because that seems crazy. I thought the whole point of Street League was for it to be free, you know? So I appreciate France in the chat. I'm glad y'all can watch it. I have it small like this on YouTube to try and avoid copyright claims. And so like it's small. You see that it's playing off of YouTube. I'm streaming YouTube onto YouTube. So who knows? Shout out to France again. Next weekend is Tampa Am, and I will probably definitely be streaming that as well. It depends if I'll do the prelims or not. So watch out for that next weekend, Tampa Am. I think the first stream we did was Tampa Pro. And it's just really fun. I'm hanging out, watching skateboarding. Get some people from France. If you want to subscribe to my channel and watch me try kickflips, and for some reason still can't do them even though I've landed them, you know, I can do board slides.
Let's see what the judges think.
Shout out to Big Pants Small Wheels.
The toughest job and have to earn their money.
Shout out to Big Pants Small Wheels. That's a great name. And Jack Collister, John Deere, and Cisco Trujillo. Shout out to everybody that, you know, checked it out. I don't know why you're checking it out. I didn't. I just kind of hit start streaming, and
Great score.
I'm not even paying attention.
He stays in second place. Jagger Eaton still on top. But two.
Oh, is Nigel gonna pull it out? Oh, is he gonna pull it out? Oh my goodness. So much excitement.
Paul, I can't stop moving. This is intense.
He needs a 9.4 to take the lead.
If anyone can do it, Nigel Houston can do it. Nobody has hit this spot that he's going for now, switch or fakie. So
I wonder if they think about changing up the course. It does seem like the Street League course has pretty much been the same. Whoa, that looked like his whole back exploded. Oh my gosh.
Frontside heel flip, lip slide.
He was that close.
Wow.
He knows it too. He's like, I had that. I had it, and then.
That's the thing. Like Nigel is a
If he had one more
skater.
try,
Like it's you can't.
Well done, Nigel Houston. So listen.
He goes for it as, just like Midler does, just like Deshaun Jordan, just like Gustavo Ribeiro.
Up on top. Gustavo Ribeiro needs a 9.3.
Oh! He doesn't get it! And he doesn't get
Wow.
That means Jagger Eaton is your 2021 SLS Super Crown World Champion.
Again.
Wow.
And
Does
that was
anyone
so,
care?
In my opinion, well deserved.
He's really good, man.
Fantastic skateboarding.
But I don't care if he wins. I don't care.
Love of the game.
Skateboards or not. Like I imagine he's gonna go catch some.
And he doesn't get it. All right.
Ride some ATVs again. Probably shoot some deer. Have some venison for dinner. Go shoot some skeet.
He just puts it down everywhere he goes.
It's a good contest. These guys are good.
He is here to stay. The first rookie since
Again, I would like to see the format for the finals still be 2 runs, 5 tricks. And then add the last 2 tricks for the top 4 after that as well. Like I could watch. This stream has been like an hour and 10 minutes. So give me another 20 minutes of one more line and a couple more tricks. But
we had some new guys in this final, the last 4. It was nice to see Gustavo and Lucas out there. But it's going to take that to win it. That level of skating right there.
Street League Skateboarding has been brought to you by Cariuma, old school shoes.
What up, Trey? We're about to sign off.
Deck. Start small, go big.
I should have skated this weekend, but I did not.
Buy Athletic Brewing
I guess I could still skate. Sometimes I just need to skate my parking lot.
Buy True Skate, True Control,
just to get out and do it. Nice. Yeah, it's fun. I've been streaming those live contests, and they're like doing way better than my actual YouTube videos, so I just kind of been going with it. Next week I'm gonna do the Tampa Am, so I need to skate. It is really nice. I've been just like crazy depressed to where like I don't want to leave my apartment. I don't want to deal with neighbors or anything like that. I forced myself to do laundry this morning. I was like, man, I just don't want to drive. I don't want to.
We saw Jagger doing it all weekend long, but he had to come out and put it down.
But I will stop complaining about my mental health problems. And I'll, yeah. Trey, thanks for checking it out. Again, big pants, small wheels.
We're down here with Jagger Eaton, your winner, everyone.
John Deere, Jack Collister, Cisco Trujillo. Yeah, I've been working. I had like a third interview on Friday. It might be changing jobs, but you never know what, like, is it going to be good? Is it gonna, am I gonna start and it's gonna be horrible? But it should be like a big jump in pay. So we'll see.
Man, I'm just so stoked to be here. Second SLS finals, first win.
Jagger's really good, and I don't know who cares about his skateboarding. Like, I don't know who supports his skateboarding besides his sponsors.
I mean, you know,
But he's just kind of that kind of Woodward camp skater that, you know, grew up skating at Woodward.
My mom came out from Arizona.
And they just got really good at skating because that's all they did.
Thank you guys for putting on such a great contest. I'm just pumped.
Yeah.
For Jagger Eaton, everyone.
Thanks everybody for watching. Again, we got a big viewership from France. Apparently, Street League is not free in France, so I'm glad I could stream it for you guys for free.
You know, given the guys that we've seen for the last few years have run for their money, that's always good to see new faces.
Skating is getting crazy. Again, the new format kind of bugs me, but what can you do, man? Shout out to all the skaters. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Let's go.
It just couldn't have been a better day. And you've seen it, the younger kids coming up, putting the pressure